Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Today, well, we're going straight into a cutscene. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandits incident that occurred in Northern Liberal. Dots? And to think that the bankrupt Chupa family, Kapua family, drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Dots? Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandits incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Dots? Okay. Oh, it's Oliver. Was that you talking? Ooh, Oliver. No, it's not like that at all. I've become acquainted, I also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, no need to throw a fit. Anyways, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking to things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shira! And the fact that you're carrying around an Orbment that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Oliver Lindheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to know me better, I'm sure you could arrange something... a little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics won't fool me, Oliver. Or should I call you Mr. Ebronian Operative? Dots? It looks like the title Silver Streaks isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? And who are you? And what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, the cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not placating or anything. That's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So, do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hawking Gate so you could gather information was all a part of the plan? And even you excuse me, and you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you is that this device is not an Orbment. It is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off of Orbal communication system, and its transmission can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact? Like the sacred relics of the Septine Church that has... like one of the sacred relics of the Septine Church has stewardship over. Sure. Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You should never try and pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. Dots, how would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yeah, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with a special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the world of the entire continent. Is it Cassius Blight? The Divine Blade. Not Blight. Bright. Cassius Bright. Blight is a different character from a different game, who is a lot more evil, I'm assuming. The Divine Blade, Cassius Blight, is the one who I seek. Alright, I'm not too surprised that Oliver was, like, not just a goofy bard. Pretty sure he is just a goofy bard in general, but he's also something else. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, our next destination is the Ruin region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money we could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So what do you think? I think we're gonna run into something that gives us a quest. I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruin region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Sure, but let's go to, like... Well, actually, you know what? That's the Bracer Guild. Let's go to the Bracer Guild. Let's see if there's any quests for us to take. There is... The Stolen Ring! We need to go turn that in. She's down... No, she's down here. Right? We want to go to the Orbal factory, too. Is it this one? Hi. Excuse me, Lana? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found the ring, a ring that looks something like the one you mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really? Truly? Oh! Who would ever thought this would have come back to me like this? So, there is no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento from my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must be really important to you then. I had almost believed that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. Money. A lot of money. Teehee, I'm just glad we could help. No, money! So I guess our work here is done, unless there's something else. No, that's all, and once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day! Alright, but you're gonna pay me, right? I don't get paid in thanks. I mean... We do get paid in thanks too, but like, I don't want to be paid in thanks. I want to be paid in like money. Okay, can we unlock some slots? So we can unlock Estelle's last one. We actually might be able to unlock all of them. Yeah, okay. Alright, so in between that little cut, I decided to go ahead and adjust the orbments on Estelle and Joshua. We now have Diamond Dust, which is an area effect, which is dope. If we go back to Joshua, he now has Hell Gate, which is an area effect as well. I also gave him the HP 2 because just health and another heal, which would be nice. But yeah, we both have area effect skills, and that's probably going to come into play, I'm hoping. Let's actually go back to the... I'll leave. We want to go back to the guild and report. I always forget like the button combinations when I come back from not recording for a little bit. Hey, 5th rank. Haze. Okay, cool. Nothing new. Let's see what Haze does. If I was the guess... Oh, it's Mirage. That actually is completely... completely fair. I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be Mirage. We're not going to use it just yet. It looks like that allows us to avoid enemies relatively easily. The enemies become unaware of your presence, right? So, like, if I'm not interested in fighting things, I can just equip that and run by them. It's probably a range, right? Like, if I get too close, they'll still attack me. If I run into them, I'll still be attacked. Fair enough. But I guess that's good to have. Let's see, is there... Did I miss? I thought we were on 3. Huh. Well, that kind of stinks, but whatever. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting all the liberal new stuff. Just, I kind of thought I was doing all right on that one. Wow. Okay, so we don't have 1 or 3. I knew we didn't have 3. Not 3. I knew we didn't have 1 because I didn't buy it after we gave it to Dad. Okay, so they put your hands in the air, came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the troopers, Caparas, whatever they're called, before they could escape. Not really. We kind of just... Oh no, actually no, they did stop them. We chased them into their arms. Alright. I'm kind of sad that I missed the 3rd one. But, oh well. There was nothing really there, so I guess we're heading out west then, towards the ruin region. We gotta go to the Crone's Gate, or Crone Gate. Where's my map? There's my map. Alright, we can see the enemies up there. I mean, they're all enemies that we fought many times before, so I'm not gonna worry too much about them unless I accidentally run into them. Could equip the Haze Gate, Quartz, you're not wrong, but... meh. We'll be fine. Yeah, there wasn't anything that looked out of place in the marketplace, so... I know we checked all the shops. There's no new weapons or anything like that. Cue the comments like, no, you missed the ultra important game-winning item that, like, actually allows you to get the true ending. I hate that a little bit this day and age. Back in the day, I didn't mind like true endings and stuff like that. As I've gotten older and I've gotten less time to actually play games and stuff like that, it's like, oh, you need to like either use a guide or get very lucky to get the true ending for this game. I'm like, yeah, you know, that's fine, I guess, for people that have the time to replay this or don't mind using a guide the first time they play a game. It's kind of stinks for me, who maybe doesn't have time to play through the game multiple times and doesn't want to use a guide completely. I don't mind if there's like evil paths or good, evil, what's it called in Mass Effect? It's like Paragon and Renegade, that's the one. That's fine if there's multiple paths like that, but I don't know. I'd rather not play a game thinking I'm doing alright and then get to the end and it's like, well, you know, maybe next time you'll get the happy ending, but you didn't talk to like 4 NPCs, so you got the bad ending. Like, ah, alright. Anyways, man, we finally made it up here. Once we pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in the ruin region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. But we also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at the inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off the cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be pretty dangerous. It looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. I mean, don't they have like little inns at these checkpoints? Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Well, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So, are you here with work or with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. I have thought nothing, we have done no training. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Teehee, maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass would be suicidal. The pass now would be suicidal. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, actually. We got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay here for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. That will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Yeah, no, don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. You mean the only building? It's the only building. Hello. Right, no, stop it. You're Private Eagle. Do you have a chef here? Wait, I've been here before, haven't I? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we're actually wondering... I see, well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblems at your braces. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. I mean, I didn't really want to find you just yet. But okay, I guess you guys don't have a chef. Actually, no, we've been here before, right? We realized, yeah, we discovered that earlier. So this is a room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Guess you could just cast the spell, right? Yeah. Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orbment stoves may heat up quickly and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. I thought you guys just lit it with like a spell. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Teehee. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. I'd figure they would have like designated roles for cooking, right? But I guess if it's a small outpost, they would alternate. They sure have a lot of rivalry going on over the Skyband incident. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Skyband incident, oh, sure. But there was quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is probably about the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. I mean, it's quite the statement, Joshua, actually. Oh man, I'm stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was, certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Okay, so Estelle probably has a stomach of iron and taste buds of iron, too. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds. Yes, you must have taste buds as iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyways, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Ooh, who could it be? Same line of work, is it that, Agat? That was his name, right? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. That's Agat, right? You're... the heavy blade Agat, yeah, okay. So you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agat, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Okay, there's 3 of us. That's the easiest divide ever. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Charizard? Sure, returned the Roland. No, it's just the 2 of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers, traveling the entire kingdom on foot. You 2 are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the 2 of you are going to become, there's no way the 2 of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the rest of the Sky Bandits, and we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about that from the old man Lugrin. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you 2 alone without Charizard's help? Yeah, probably, actually. Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. That's not well, maybe compared to, like, you, but we were stronger than Charizard, so... You don't have the ability to make quick sound judgments, that's true. If you get caught all up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at an hour like at this hour in the night? You're either playing careless or maybe that bandana is just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, Brett. I'm trying to hone my skills on like you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your Taurus training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work on you? Thoughts? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep too. How about I get an air horn and occasionally press the button next to your head at night? He's just avoiding finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruin and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's, far better suited for the likes of you. I mean, yeah, that's part of the fucking training, you dumbass. Throw the coffee at him. Hey! It looks like he's asleep. And just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I am anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyways? Seems to me like he's just trying to pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he's just said that to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got a hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all right up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. Pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. No, let's do it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stay on guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it's better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Growling voice! Grr. Run? What the? A pack of wolves? You've got to be kidding me. No, you got to be wolving me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here. Hey, now just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Alright, but like, I'm gonna rest here. I don't need a rest here. But that'll be next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below if you're not subscribed yet. When you head on my videos, I can check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. All have a great day.